G'day and welcome back to our Rights of Italy campaign in EU4. So I was taking a look at what would be the best way to make sure that people don't vote for Austria. Best way would be if all of our allies were at war with Austria, which we can do if we attack outside the HRE into the Papal State because they're allied with Austria. So if it looks like we're not going to win the vote, if we're going to lose it to Austria, which shouldn't really happen unless he goes voting for Bohemia again. Yeah, we'll declare war on the Papal State, and then nobody will want to vote for Austria. So that'll be a way to do it. We'll drag that war out, hopefully actually be able to win it still. And we lost Brandenburg. Alright. Let's try this again. Who's he actually voting for? Bohemia. Crap. So we're going to lose these two. And then Platinet's probably going to vote for him as well. Crap. Bohemia could actually become emperor here. Assuming that the Platinate are going to switch their vote. Damn. That's not going to work. How are we going to stop them voting for Bohemia? Alright, none with them. Damn you, Brandenburg. We can't guarantee them, because they're too powerful. No, there's nothing else we can do. We just got to try and keep it up. Well, hopefully Austria just passes the reform soon. And admin tech. Sounds fine. 8 years ahead of time, so we could do one of those idea groups. Decision. Yeah, that's the one there's no reason not to do. And I think we're going to stay Catholic in this game. We are Italy, so we may as well stay Catholic. Punish the heathens when they come out. What, 60 years from now? If Austria ever bloody dies, he's 56. It's got to be soon. We've got 3 votes. We would have 4 if, well, we'd have 5 if Brandenburg voted for us instead of Bohemia. At least Austria can't get it. Alright. Recall from Bohemia. Send him to Mainz. There's still wars going on inside the HRE. Well, Platinet's getting further our way. He was, yeah, going to vote for Bohemia. Skills of the Consort. Admin tech costs down right after we've taken admin tech. Great. It was 20 years worth though. So, yeah, 7 years from now I'll be able to use it. Unlock a second idea group when we haven't even started the first one. When can we switch this up? Where our air is heavy and Diplo as well. Alright, recall. We've lost the claim on Mantua. Bloody hell. That's how long that Regency Council was. So, let's go back to bring up the spy network. Grab another claim on them. Allied and in the trade league with Genoa. Alright, done in Mainz. It's still coming up. We do want to make sure they're going to vote for us when they get the opportunity. Yeah, 3 to 2 to 2. Bit of a close race. And Brandenburg can do a little more. It's not actually going to increase it. Lose stability or they gain loyalty for money. It's perfectly reasonable. We've got no reason to pay the army or to have the fort active. An honourable people gain prestige. Well, that's nice. Few of the countries in the world who do not claim to honour, value and justice. Few are the countries. But even fewer are the countries who actually live up to these ideals. However, the lack of large-scale and everyday corruption in Milan has made it one of these rare places where principles matter over personal gain. Even abroad, Milanese expatriates are sought after for positions of trust, as our people are known for adherence to duty and rejecting attempted bribes. Who else can claim to live up to these ideals? Few indeed. That should give us the vote. There we go. Perfect event to get. Switches to us, so they should switch to us in a sec. Let's do the recall. Next month, I assume. They'll realise they like us better than they like themselves. And no, I'm not giving our condottieri out. Need our manpower back. Ravensburg joins Trade League. And yeah, 5 votes. So, pretty solid. Relations 200 with most of them. Just finish them off and then head back to Mainz, who is actually capped. Okay. Florence has rivaled us. Who are our rivals these days? Ansbach? No, that's Mainz. Florence, Genoa, and Mantua. Right, if we were to declare war on the Pope, it would be the worst time to do it. We could offer him an alliance. Assume England wouldn't come in, just barely. He's in some kind of a war against France. Okay, 100 Years' War's ongoing. Austria and Lucca would come in. We couldn't call in the Palatinate because fighting in another war. Castile because he doesn't owe us favours. Brandenburg is in another war. Bohemia would destabilise and he's in another war. Okay then. Obviously not going to do that. Florence. Well, then we get the unlawful territory nonsense. And the aggressive expansion stuff again. Right, military guys died. That is, well, we have the money again now. So, yeah. Fort defense, not really. Let's go reinforce speed. When do we get the next one? Age 25. Which I think was November. And no condottieri. Free diplomat though. Let's go shore up the Palatinate. They were causing issues before. And the other thing is, we have one more force line. Make all the difference in the world. Now, is Lucca in Venice or Genoa? He's in Venice. Alright, Venice is allied with Castile. Kind of sucks. Alright, after the Palatinate, head to Brandenburgers. And we're ready to go again on Mantua. So, fabricate the claim for Mantua. Stop building the spy network. And if we were to declare on Mantua, Wernberg, Gilray, Genoa, Switzerland. That would be an easy enough war if we called our buddies in. But, same problem. Have to wait for Austria to die first. It's 57. It's freaking more than 20 years we've been trying to do this. Should have probably just expanded more. If we were a large country, it would have been easier. Alright, done in Brandenburg. Go to Bohemia. And we could do a thing on Ferrara as well. Who's Trade League's again? Venice's. Consort of the People. National unrest reduction. Lose admin. We don't care about the unrest, so no. Screw the consort. The old woman. 34. Very strict. Alright, done in Bohemia. So, I guess finish off Mainz and Cologne. Trier we could improve. Yeah, 18. Not enough to worry about in the slightest. Alright, Genoa. Yes. Duke Hermes is cruel. That sucks. What a horrible thing to get. 2 unrest for the next 50 years. Yeah, we're okay for now, but as soon as we take some land, we'll start causing issues. Alright, we shall go to Ferrara. Go up the spy network, and we really can't actually reach anybody else, except maybe... Well, we could do Switzerland. Eat them slowly. We could do Savoy. We get a marriage. We get an alliance with Savoy. We'll build up the spy network instead. We'll take Montferrat, since he's integrated them. Like a naughty boy. And they should be okay over the new year. Good, actually got stronger. And need another 10 Imperial Authority. Clergy gain influence, or, yeah, okay. Why not? Everybody's happy still? clergy would give us admin. So the burghers give you Diplo. Fine. Just leave them alone. And these look pretty much the same speed. Why is it not letting me get a tooltip there anymore? It's going to be one of the smallest emperors ever. And we're losing Brandenburg. We can't do anything at the moment. So, gain ducats and papal influence, lose money. Gain stability, that'd be better. Lose papal influence, we need 15 to spend it again. Alright, nobility would be bad, but this saves us admin points, so yeah, screw them. What are we losing from here? Manpower recovery and land maintenance, which is really just money. Gain loyalty. Call the Diet. Can't do it till 79, 5 years from now. Well, that'll tick up. It's not too big of an issue. And are we paying for the army? We're not. And I assume Port's mothballed. Alright, wait till these get to 20, then we'll get our guys back. And we can go sort out this thing again. Luckily we've still got Palatinate. Otherwise, I would vote for Bohemia, and Bohemia would become Emperor. That would be really crazy annoying. Alright, buddy, you're 59. You gotta die. Austria is called for a crusade against the Ottomans. We are not going to go anywhere near that. Right, and they're going to vote for us. Should be even stronger in the new year. There we go, he's voting. So the other guy needs to flip it. Bohemia. There we go. Back to 5 votes. And next month we get to do the fabricated claims. Let's get over to Ferrara. So, fabricate on Ferrara. Good, good, good. And the other one was Savoy. So, fabricate on Montferrat. And we'll keep him there to do Piedmont and Wallace. Well, maybe not Wallace. Piedmont. And we're going to declare war, but we can't. Bump up these guys. There we go up ever so slightly. Up to 15. Wow, that's a big jump. Legitimacy is looking really damn good. What exactly are we on? Don't get the exact amount. Okay. Prestige. Looks like it's holding firm. Losing 1 per year. Okay. Truce with Burgundy and Nevers is over. Done with Brandenburg. Let's head over to the Palatinate. Keep them happy. Come on. You gotta be 60 soon. You gotta die. Careful, just navigator. So he gets just, and we get frickin' cruel. It's ridiculous. And he's gonna come back. He's gonna go to Bohemia. And they're actually voting for Bavaria over Austria. That's nice. We're 100 behind. We can't really catch up because he hates... What does he hate? Allied to rival. And what are you saying? Nobility is still disloyal. 36.9, it's fine. Alright, this month we'll leave him in Mainz. Alright, 36.9, so what, 0.2 per month? Is that every 2 months? Yeah, 0.1 per month. And Switzerland no longer considers us a rival. Who have we rivaled? Florence, Genoa, Mantua. Alright, come home from Mainz. And yeah, we're looking pretty strong. So, let's go start looking at Switzerland. Build the spy network. Ottomans accept peace with Genoa. Alright, So Genoa lost a little land. I'll confirm going to Switzerland. Need 25 for the next one on Savoy. The Ottomans, didn't even notice the Ottomans down there. Okay. I guess nobody went to do the crusade. Oldenburg has joined the Trade League. They're annoying with their damn Trade League. We got Oldenburg, Gelre, Hesse, Wernberg and Ulm. Alright, the clergy. We will gain prestige. That's an easy one. Yeah, votes. I'd like to say solid. If Burgundy attacks... Who was it? Like Trier, wasn't it? Well, if Burgundy attacks anyone in the HRE, then Austria wins the vote. So they'd better not do something annoying like that. Another 5 at what? 0.2 per month. That's pretty good. Must be, yeah, internal peace in the empire. Hopefully that can hold out. But let's go over to Savoy and fabricate a claim on Piedmont. And I don't know, may as well try and do Wallace. No, we'll just recall. Stop building the spy network. Instead, well, we can't do anywhere else. We're done. Alright, Diplotech. So, we're ahead of time slightly on everything now. And we can go for Diplo. We're going to do that. But, the free diplomat, I don't know. It'd be nice if we were a great power and we'd start breaking up alliances. Genoa is allied with France. We can't do that. We need to do Romagna. Allied with England, Austria, and Lucca. Assume Austria is still going to be annoying. Yes, England is further away. Bohemia wouldn't, because it would destabilise him. Probably change that. Castile won't owe us enough favours for probably ages. Another, what, 10 years? Yeah. Till 87. We went to Venice. What's the big issue with that? Castile. Yeah. Bohemia and everyone would come in, but Castile would probably steamroll us. So, this is the one we'd want to do. Lucca could be co-belligerized. They have no other friends. So what if we did this directly with them? Much the same. Military ideas of Emma. Gain military power. Okay, consort Emma, the fearless woman. So, Wallachia, Ferrara, and Siena would not defend. This calls in a lot fewer guys. Because they're not in the trade thing. So I wonder, if we did this, we have good relations. We could just insult them to get rid of that. I don't know if declaring on Lucca would call in their trade partners. I don't think it would, by the looks of it. If you do the button when it's a coalition, everyone else shows up. Okay, so Bohemia's problem is it would destabilise. Why is that, do you think? Anything to do with the Pope in here? Can't really see anything. Milan, Platinum section, yeah, no, don't know why. We can't do anything until we're Emperor anyway. So we're going to have to go back to the Platinum. And here comes admin tech. A bit early. So maybe we start knocking out ideas if we're not going to be taking any land for a while. If we do humanists and get the idea cost reduction. Give us unrest, years of separatism, promoted cultures, better relations over time. I'd really rather get influence first. What about innovative? Institution embracement costs down and tech costs down. Plus, well, advisor costs. Reduced inflation costs, yeah, not really the best. Expansion, administrative, core creation cost reduction is good. It's extra states. Interest per annum, available mercenaries, nothing really jumps out. Economic, it's all kind of meh. Permanent CB against neighbouring heathens and heretics, there are none. Don't need a missionary, so I can't really do much there. Really need to get influence first. The aggressive expansion impact and the Diplo rep are what we need. So, yeah, we'll set that. Influence ideas, just to remind us. We've got 2 years. We don't particularly care about the next one though, do we? So, what's the first idea? Income from vassals. No, we need to get a long way through. So, we'll focus on the tech first. And, yeah, the admin. We were going to wait, but we'll just do it now. Spend a few extra points on it. And then the second idea group is going to be humanist for the separatism. And the idea cost reduction. Eventually. Alright, recall from the Palatinate. Ah, there's another war in the Empire. Let's go to Brandenburg. Hey, we've been elected. About freaking time. Austria died at, what, like 61 years old. Okay, finally. On the 13th he died. Our diplomat has returned from the Palatinate. So, what are we supposed to get? Well, we'll be able to pass this soon. Doesn't give us anything extra when it is passed. Gives CB on non-members holding Imperial territory. Forgot about that one. Okay, and look at this massive bonus now. The Imperial Authority, which is going to fall away. But it's looking very good. So, finally, the goddamn Emperor. We can start going to war with people. Okay, and we want to fabricate claim on, let's say, Graubünden, his fort. And then stop building the spy network, because we're going to declare a war soon. But I'm going to take a short break here. So thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And hope to see you again soon for the first war in, I don't know, 30 years. Alright, see you later.